Thunder, I wanted this to be the land of opportunity. I believe we took a step in the right direction when it was announced that 3 of the 5 championships were for men and women. I want to create more opportunities for the roster. Starting tonight, we will have more matches and an additional segment on Tuesday Night Thunder. However, with more people being featured weekly, I believe it's time to raise the stakes even more. You see, growing up during the Ruthless Aggression era, there was one championship that had my attention more than any other. The United States Championship was held by many current and future Hall of Famers. Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, John Cena, and many others have held this prestigious championship, and I want to continue its legacy and give the roster an opportunity. Starting tonight, we will have a 16-person intergender tournament where the final 2 will meet at Clash of the Castle in Scotland. But wait, there's more. As you know, there are live events every week, except on weeks with a PLE. These are exclusive to Twitch and Kick after our weekly shows, and we're introducing the WWE Live Championship. This will be defended exclusively on live events, so that means you can only watch the title matches on Twitch and Kick. The first champion will be crowned in a 30-person battle royal tonight, immediately following tonight's broadcast. So WWE Universe, today is the beginning of a new era. Who will become the United States Champion? Who will become the first WWE Live Champion? Only time will tell. Enjoy the rest of tonight's show, which includes a triple threat hardcore championship Falls Count Anywhere match, the start of the United States Championship Tournament, the new Intercontinental Champion Sheamus is in the building, as well as the new Undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, a number 1 contenders match for the Tag Team Championships. The Rock is here live tonight. Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio will discuss Backlash France. The WWE Tag Team Champions Authors of Pain will take on Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and a triple threat match for the Women's World Championship.
The following contest is a triple threat Falls Count Anywhere match.
I forgot to turn off the commentary. Well, the ring announcer.
Championship.
I am the commentary. Yeah, so I forgot to do both. Well, what an announcement we had to kick off the night.
Always ready for a fight, and she won't let anything stand in her way. Introducing the challenger.
There's going to be 7 to 9 weekly matches on Tuesday Night Thunder, as well as
A Dusty Rhodes classic winner
5
who
weekly
has had multiple
promos.
Tag team reigns, but Dakota Kai is not to be trusted.
Also, the start of the United States Championship Tournament,
There are
as
plenty of
well
tag team
as
accolades to Dakota Kai's name,
the
but now she's
introduction of the
taking aim at becoming
WWE
a
Live
singles
Championship,
success.
which will
Yeah, she is
only
more than
be
ready to
defended
captain her own ship.
immediately after Tuesday Night Thunder on Twitch and Kick. So if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, I'm sorry you won't be able to see that.
Is here. Introducing the challenger.
Is and I'm just trying to incentivize you to come join the streams.
You know, Ivy Nile's not the biggest woman around, but Nile has honed her body into a finely tuned weapon. As tenacious and vicious as
So we're kicking off the night with A triple threat Falls Count Anywhere match for the Hardcore Championship.
This may be cliche, but Ivy now proves it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the fight in the dog.
In fact, our next match will have an up-and-coming independent wrestler making his Tuesday Night Thunder debut, Paragon J. Pierce.
And introducing the champion from Oakland, California, the Hardcore Champion, Shotzi.
Well, Shotzi had a long and arduous road to get to WWE, but now she's enjoying herself.
Well, any road's going to be long if you're driving a tank that slowly.
Shotzi's making her way down to the ring in her tank. Just goes to show that she knows all about the hardcore division. In fact, she's taking on a former two-time champion in Dakota Kai and a former champion in Ivy Nile. Will Ivy Nile win her second hardcore championship, or will Dakota Kai make history in getting her third hardcore championship in the matter of 5 weeks? And that's what the hardcore title is all about. Being able to keep it, because it's on the line weekly and at every PLE.
Hope you're ready for a fun one. The Hardcore Championship is on the line in this Falls Count Anywhere match where the pinfall inside cradle. Oh, look at this small package.
You know, this match has special guest commentators Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Byron Saxton. After this, we'll have just me doing commentary.
Scissors kick! Takedown, skull first. And stays one step ahead.
Oh yeah, and if you didn't know, or if you didn't see it on the ring mat, we have a new logo on the mat.
Oh, that's just an agitating thing to do.
It goes without saying that there's a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that.
Meaning Tuesday Night Thunder is officially sponsored by the Sami Owens Show.
Took flight and landed a direct hit.
Came in like a wrecking ball. I've never seen that hit so hard before. Early cover for the title.
I don't know who's going for the cover.
And she gets a quick kick out. She was hopeful going for the pin there.
Oh, Shotzi was going for the cover.
And she had Shotzi's number there.
Going up. Uh-oh.
Fighting out. Hammering away the punches to the face. Kendo stick right to the head. This is just turning into a savage.
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
In the cover, 1, 2. Ivy Nile does not get the 3 count.
Oh, whipped right into the post. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Playing possum. I love it.
Roll up from Shotzi. And Dakota Kai kick and breaks it up.
Delivered into the barricade.
Hurricane Rana.
The challenger is going for it.
Don't do push-ups now. It could have potentially been a 3 count.
Dakota wards off the attack. A demoralizing attack on Shotzi there.
Cutthroat offense from Kai, willing to do whatever it takes. Dakota is in the zone and letting the for the title.
She's covering after the stomp.
The champ lifts his shoulder up before one there.
She's not going quietly into the good night here, making things very interesting. Head scissors takedown expertly applied.
And she is busted open.
It looks like she's bleeding now.
And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold.
And Dakota Kai gets out of the submission.
Read that one.
Ooh, forearm connects.
All three of these women are trading shots.
Into the torture rack.
Gets there in time and breaks up the submission.
Reversing the Irish whip and into the post.
I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up. A threatening display from Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai getting Ivy Nile out of the way. And getting Shotzi in the submission. And now Ivy Nile's running, but it's not gonna matter. And Ivy Nile misses completely.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Oh, man, slam with some attitude. Oh, a force to the back of the neck.
Hammerlock.
Looking to snap the arm.
Yeah, the intensity of this Falls Count Anywhere match continues to rise as it goes on. She's able to...
Look, I understand it's falls count anywhere, but can you guys not pin in that section? One. And Dakota Kai gets out at one. But Ivy Nile needs to stop doing push-ups and focus on getting the win.
I see a cut too. Ivy after that. Boom on the jaw.
And Shotzi with the cover.
A kick out before won by the challenger.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the one count at this point.
The ref is taking her dear sweet time getting to where she needs to count.
Look at that insult to injury.
And a disrespectful slap to Shotzi. Oh, I didn't realize Ivy Nile was also busted open.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Shot after shot after shot.
Okay, I know I'm supposed to be unbiased, but it kind of seems like Ivy Nile doesn't want to become hardcore champion again.
Breaking up the pin right there.
And Shotzi breaks it up immediately.
We're reaching a point where these superstars must be hurt, must be vulnerable.
And who's going to find a way to capitalize on that vulnerability?
Just like that, she turned it around.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Kai sidestepped out of the way.
Fends off the attack.
Ivy Nile swinging the kendo stick and breaking it over Shotzi's head.
She can be set up for a submission here.
It's in. It's in.
Will Dakota Kai tap out?
Complete control here. Has her letting go of her hold here.
And she lets go of the hold.
Has been done.
She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes.
Raining down elbows. Check this out. Little insult.
Okay, Ivy, we get it. You can do push-ups.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
Hey, thanks, Einstein. We know. It's a falls count anywhere match.
Showing the love for these superstars who have given them so much tonight.
Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic. The champion taking a task here.
Yeah, she's really in trouble now. I don't know if she can turn it around. Devastating elbow.
Put the brakes on.
Shotzi kindly requests that you never wake up.
This might be it.
And the cover.
Might keep it here.
And quickly into the corner.
Oh, Dakota Kai breaks it up. And right into the stairs. And Ivy gets out of the powerbomb situation. And she gets Irish whipped into the barricade. And Dakota Kai has a submission on Shotzi.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
And Dakota Kai gets sent right into the stairs.
She's rummaging around under the ring here.
And of course,
Alright, the dogs are barking, but Braun Breaker isn't here tonight.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
Looks like she's opting to go with the old classic, a steel chair.
Selena Del Sol onto the chair. And sweeping the leg of Dakota Kai.
Shoulders down.
And Dakota Kai's just taunting. 1, 2, 3.
And Shotzi remains champion.
Sometimes a match can't live up to the hype, guys, but that one sure did.
Alright, well, Shotzi retains. And after that ending, I don't think Dakota Kai wants to be in the hardcore division anymore. So if she wants a shot at the Intercontinental Championship or the US title down the line once we get a champion, she'll have to earn those opportunities.
Here's your winner, and still
I just processed that the replays are actually working in universe mode.
Her title tonight. What a reassuring victory for her tonight. The champ proving why she's at the top once again.
Alright. Everybody say goodbye to the guest commentators of Michael Cole, Byron Saxton, and Corey Graves. Alright. And here is the debuting Paragon J. Pierce. Some factoids about him. He's a huge fan of LA Knight. And he's extremely impressive from his time on the Indies. He even had a brief run in WWE, but it didn't last too long. But he is looking to make the most of this opportunity. Potentially making his way all the way to the finals to become United States Champion. And his opponent, Nikita Lyons. She hasn't accomplished much in WWE, but she is looking to change that with her run here in the tournament. who will be moving on in the United States Championship Tournament. Paragon J. Pierce and Nikita Lyons. In fact, we have 3 other matches here tonight, but none of these matches are directly connected in the tournament. We'll figure out the other half of the bracket in the next episode. And Nikita Lyons starting off with some kicks and grabbing Paragon J. Pierce from behind. And Pierce gets out of it. And Nikita Lyons gets him in a headlock. Just working on the neck. I know a lot of people out there are probably thinking that they wish they were Paragon J. Pierce, but this is a family show. No. And Nikita Lyons just tossing around Paragon J. Pierce. And Paragon J. Pierce reverses. And Snake Eyes in the corner. Calling up Nikita to her feet. And he misses that diving crossbody. And Paragon gets sent out of the ring. Nikita calling him up to his feet. And a diving drop kick. Paragon J. Pierce throwing Nikita Lyons to the side. Remember, you can win by pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification. I just don't recommend the last 2. And we're already at a count of 7. Count of 8. It's the count of 9. And Nikita Lyons moves on with a count-out victory. Yeah, I would agree. That was pretty lackluster. The fans were hoping for a very competitive match. But Nikita Lyons decided to win by countout. Well, guess we're moving on to our next match. And here comes the WWE Tag Team Champions. Akam and Razor, along with Karrion Kross, Paul Ellering, and Scarlett, who is in the United States Championship Tournament. However, she'll be in action next week. Yes, fans, we heard you the first time. But the Authors of Pain won the tag titles in a very competitive and very long Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Ladder match. They defeated Bianca Belair and Naomi, Jada Parker and Lola Vice of Girls Take Action, as well as the Street Profits. And here comes the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. And just gonna remind you, I am unbiased when it comes to commentary and as a general manager. I may be Sami Owens, but I am not cheering for either side. And besides, AOP have the legendary and the greatest manager of all time, Paul Ellering. Let's go. But Kevin Owens is a former Universal Champion, United States and Intercontinental Champion, and Tag Team Champion, as well as NXT Champion. Sami Zayn is a former Intercontinental Champion, Tag Team Champion, and NXT Champion. A win over the Tag Team Champions could put Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in contention for the tag titles. Just like how Sheamus pinned Ethan Page and Cora Jade pinned Iyo Sky. You beat the champions, you earn a title shot. Simple. And we also have the Usos taking on Carlito and JD McDonough at the Judgment Day to earn the #1 contender spot. Excuse me. And an immediate super kick to Razor. And Kevin's just stomping on the back of the head. And when I call Kevin Owens a prize fighter, it's not taken lightly. Kevin Owens is willing to put his body on the line for championship gold. And Razor gets thrown into his own corner. And in comes Sami Zayn. And a devastating clothesline from Razor. And a kick to the face, and I don't know who threw in that sledgehammer. It had to have been one of the three outside the ring. Because I know for a fact it wasn't Little Jimmy. And Sami Zayn's just going to work on Razor. And Sami Zayn gets Irish whipped to the other side of the arena. We're at a count of 8, and thank goodness we're not having our second match in a row ending in a count out. Oh, the turnbuckle was taken off it. And a roll up from Razor. But Sami reverses. 1, 2. And Kevin Owens was standing in the worst spot possible. And Sami Zayn is in a submission. But he gets out of it. Suplex it. What is Paul Ellering doing? Paul! Out of the ring. And a cover from Razor. 1, 2, and just a 1 count. Am I the only one who thinks that the referee looks like Jimmy from GTA 5? And Razor misses the diving headbutt. And no, Sami reverses the choke slam. And he goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Haluva kick from Sami Zayn. And the cover. But Akam breaks it up. And in comes Kevin Owens. Just throwing his body at Razor. And just going to work on the arm. Razor with a shoulder tackle. And Akam with a cheap shot to Kevin Owens. Razor with a devastating clothesline to Kevin Owens this time. That was a pretty good tag, according to the referee. And dropped onto the knees of Akam and Razor. What a move. And Kevin Owens just throwing around Akam. And a knee to the face. Kevin Owens going up top. Swanton bomb. And Razor breaks up the cover. Sami Zayn with the exploder suplex in the corner. And someone has the ref distracted. Sami Zayn could have had the win there. But the final testament are making it really difficult for the ref to stay focused. And the strength of Akam just tossing Sami Zayn around. And a power slam. What? Well, I'm sorry, that was a scoop slam. And in comes Kevin Owens and Razor. DDT. And Scarlett's trying to get involved with the cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Razor. What a match we've had so far. Kevin Owens. Moonsault. Razor reverses. The springboard DDT. Akam's lifting him up. And the cover. 1. Sami Zayn breaks it up at 1. Now Akam's just pounding away on Kevin's face, busting him open. In comes Razor once again. What a devastating power bomb. And Kevin gets knocked off the apron. And Sami's getting tossed into the ring. Kevin's tossed back in. And Sami's too groggy to get out. Okay, there we go. Sami's out of the ring now. Spine buster. 1, 2. Kevin kicks out. He comes in. And he misses. And he reverses Kevin's stunner. And another distraction. When is the ref going to say enough is enough? Kevin reverses. What? Was looking like a powerbomb attempt? Pop-up powerbomb! Kevin's lining him up. The package pile driver. 1. And Razor breaks it up. Kevin Owens was trying to super kick Razor. Sami Zayn's in. A package pile driver into a brain buster. Sami. In comes Razor. And he gets distracted, but he reverses the choke slam attempt. The haluva kick is reversed. A back body drop onto the apron. Oh, Sami landed throw first on the sledgehammer. And now into the steps. Man, Razor is trying to take out Sami Zayn and Paul Ellering. We're at a count of 5. Razor's taunting. Sami Zayn's in the ring now. Sami Zayn's Irish whipped it into his own corner. And Razor is just taking shots. One. And a kick out at 1. This late into the match? That just shows the resilience of Sami Zayn. Blue Thunder! Shout out to AM. 1. And Akam breaks it up. Kevin Owens is in. And a big boot. What is Kevin looking for here? A diving clothesline? At least that's what it looks like from this angle. But Sami Zayn's in the match. Helluva kick! The cover! 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have done it. They have beaten the tag team champions. They get a future title shot against the Authors of Pain. Unless the Usos and the Judgment Day get their shot first and they end up winning the titles. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens get a future tag team championship match. But which team will they face? The Usos, the Judgment Day, or the Authors of Pain? We'll be one step closer to finding out later tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it's fight night. At Backlash France, in what many are saying was match of the night, Sheamus has won the Intercontinental Championship. He pinned Ilya Dragunov in a match that also featured Ethan Page, who was the former Intercontinental Champion. And just like Sheamus said, it's banger after banger. In fact, Sheamus wasn't even originally in the Intercontinental Championship match. But we will hear from him coming up next. Ladies and gentlemen, your new Intercontinental Champion. It's been over 15 years since I stepped foot into this company, and I have finally achieved my dream. Ilya, you've earned even more respect for putting on a banger with me. Ethan, I guess you earned some of my respect too. But Ilya, let's do this again without Ethan Page. Sheamus, congratulations on your win. I'm disappointed that I got pinned, but better you than Page, right? In fact, when it comes to your challenge for the Intercontinental Championship, I gladly accept. However, no way. I don't think so, pal. That's not how this works. You see, I didn't get pinned at Backlash France, so I never lost the Intercontinental Championship. So I demand I get my title back. Right now. Ethan, did I kick you in the head way too hard? I won this title fair and square. But I'll give you a rematch eventually. Eventually? How about this? Let's do this tonight. Always Elite Weapons versus you two and a partner of your choice. And how about you put the Intercontinental Championship on the line? What do you think, Ilya? I'm in. I know a guy that thinks Ethan Page is an idiot. The only idiots on this roster are you two and the man you're going to team up with. I'm taking my title back tonight, and no one will stop me. What a crazy match that I am going to make official for tonight. Sheamus, Ilya Dragunov, and a mystery partner will take on Always Elite Weapons, where the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. But Pete Dunne and Fallon Henley in the U.S. title tournament is up next, followed by the Usos versus Judgment Day in the Tag Team Championship Contenders match. The Rock will be here live tonight. Rey Mysterio versus Omos in the U.S. title tournament. Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio discuss Backlash France. Pat McAfee and Charlotte Flair in the U.S. title tournament. The undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes will be here tonight. And a women's triple threat world championship match. What a crazy Intercontinental Championship we have later tonight. But up next, Pete Dunne in the U.S. title tournament is taking on Fallon Henley. Pete Dunne is a former NXT Tag Team Champion and former United Kingdom Champion. So when it comes to championships, he has more experience. Will Fallon Henley find out the definition of bruiserweight? And speaking of Fallon Henley, she is a former NXT North American Women's Champion. So she does have some championship history. Oh yeah, she's also a former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion. Yeah, they have the same amount of championship wins in WWE. If I remember correctly. Alright, and I will be right back. But this match will keep going. I'm sorry about that. I had to go help out with something really quick. But Pete Dunne is in control of Fallon Henley. And a kick to the lower back. And he has the triangle hold. Or the triangle choke. I keep forgetting what it's called. DDT. He done has the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out from Fallon Henley. Fallon Henley reverses the powerbomb. And just tossing around Pete Dunne. What strength. A powerbomb from Pete Dunne. And just driving the knee from the top rope. Pete Dunne looking for the bitter end. 1, 2, and a kick out from Fallon Henley. And now Pete Dunne's just working on the arm of Fallon Henley. And both knees to the spine. Now shot after shot. And Pete Dunne with a kick to the head. Pete Dunne's going back up top. And he misses the knee this time. And he just phased through the ropes. He has the figure 4, but he lets go of it. Pete Dunne with a bitter end once again. 1, 2, 3, and Pete Dunne is moving on in the United States Championship Tournament. And you see here a superplex from Fallon Henley. But these two put on a great match from what I caught of it. But Nikita Lyons will take on the winner of Cedric Alexander versus Kairi Sane. And Pete Dunne will take on the winner of Scarlett versus Rhea Ripley. But what a win for Pete Dunne. But the fans don't seem too happy about that. And we will move on to our next match. And here comes main event Jey Uso. Wait, I'm only going to do this once for you guys. Oh god, okay, good. Yeah, okay. Well, I was gonna hop on my chair and yeet, but the camera wouldn't catch all of it. It would just be from like my waist down. You guys don't want to see that. You know what, how about this? If Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso win this match, I will adjust the camera like during their tag team championship match, and I will yeet. And here comes his brother, Jimmy Uso. These two were successful against A-Town Down Under at Backlash France, earning them this opportunity. While only one of their opponents competed at Backlash, but he got the pin for his team. Carlito ended up getting the pin. So earning him and JD an opportunity to earn a WWE Tag Team Championship match. And here comes the Judgment Day. Oh, excuse me. Carlito's a former Intercontinental Champion and United States Champion. And JD McDonough is a former Tag Team Champion and Cruiserweight Champion. Sorry. What? No, I'm not sorry for showing a picture of my dog. He's topical. His name is Ripley. Rhea Ripley faces Scarlett next week. Perfect segue. But no matter who wins this match, they will get the first shot at the tag titles. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens will eventually get their shot against whichever team is champion after the next title match. JD McDonough working on the arm, but Jay elbows him and hits him with a super kick. Jimmy Uso gets launched off. And JD can't pick up Jimmy. JD working on Jimmy in the corner. Jimmy, put your hands up to defend yourself. Like, Jimmy Uso, not Jimmy DeSanta, the referee. Okay, for those of you who are kind of confused, like, doesn't the referee look like Jimmy DeSanta grew up and got hired by WWE? But anyway, Carlito gets punched in the corner. And now Jimmy's stomping and choking him out. Carlito isn't having a very cool time. Carlito's looking for a pile driver. And he catches Jimmy in time, preventing him from making the tag. But it could cost him one. Carlito kicks out at one. And enziguri. Jimmy Uso punching Carlito and hitting him with a Russian leg sweep. And could we see JD McDonagh get tagged in? Yes, we do. And Jimmy waited until the very last second to fail. JD has Jimmy on the ropes. And then they just run into each other. And it's a tag team maneuver. One and done. JD is busted open. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2. Super kick. Jey Uso has him up on his back. Samoan drop. Jey Uso missing the super kick. And the cover from JD. But Jay breaks it up. And a super kick. And here comes a tag team maneuver. Super kick in stereo. Jimmy Uso win on the count of 1. And he throws himself out of the ring and at the camera. Is the camera not broken? Alright, good. The camera is not broken. We're at a count of 7. But they both get back in the ring. And a leg drop to the back of the neck of Jimmy. Spanish fly from JD. Submission from JD, but it gets broken up by Jay. Leg drop to the back of Jimmy's neck. JD gets clotheslined into his own corner. Rolling him up. 1, 2. And JD kicks out at 2. Super kick to the back of the head. And I don't know what JD was going for, but he missed. Cover from Jay. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Roll up from Carlito, and a kick out immediately. Neck breaker. Jay's winding him up. Super kick. And a spear to JD. But JD McDonough's not even the active participant, and a super kick. And another super kick. Jay went to the well one too many times with those super kicks. And Carlito with a swinging neck breaker. And the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Backstabber. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Yes, indeed, tag team wrestling. Carlito springboard drop kick. I have not seen him do that. Probably ever or in a very long time. Jay reverses JD. What a maneuver. He propelled himself off of the turnbuckles to prevent Jimmy from taking advantage. And a roll-up. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2 by Jay. Spanish fly from JD. Excuse me. Carlito has Jay up, but Jay gets out of it. Super kick to Carlito. And in comes Jimmy. Uso splash. 1, and a breakup by JD McDonough. Jimmy misses a super kick and a DDT by Carlito. What a tag team match. In comes Jay. And the cover. 1, 2. And Carlito kicks out at 2. Super kick. Jey Uso's going up top. Diving elbow drop and it misses. Super kick from Carlito. And in comes JD McDonough. And he goes for the cover. 1. And a kick out at 1. JD got some of that. Spear! And Carlito breaks it up immediately. He knows that there's so much at stake in this match. Super kick. And in, and up. Jey goes up top. Uso splash misses. Uranagi. In comes Carlito. Oh, lion salt, but it misses. A headbutt busts open Carlito. These teams are just going back and forth. And Carlito misses. Jay's in the corner. And Carlito tags in JD. A flying clothesline. And in comes Jimmy. And just a running clothesline. JD has the submission. And Jay breaks it up. Jay got out of the ring at the count of 1. And a forearm smash from Jimmy and a super kick. Jay gets tagged in. Super kick. And another super kick. An elbow to the chest of JD. We're at a count of 6. Count of 7. And a count of 9. Are we getting another count out? That match was going so well. But rules are rules. The Usos are moving on to face the Authors of Pain for a shot at the WWE Tag Team Championships. Honestly, that match was almost as good as the Authors of Pain versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I was sports entertained. I'm sure the rest of you were. But here I thought we were going to get a clean victory. But 2 countout victories in one night. And like I said, if they end up winning the tag titles from the Authors of Pain, then I will climb up on my chair and yeet for you guys. But we're moving on. Last week, we saw Solo Sikoa trying to get answers from Jacob Fatu. And Solo got his answers, just not the way that he was expecting. In fact, we have an update about Solo Sikoa. He is currently unable to compete for the near future. I don't understand why The Rock always demands to have such a long intro, but who am I to deny the people of what they want? On episode 1 of Tuesday Night Thunder, The Rock won a triple threat match to move on to the finals of the WWE Championship Tournament. Week 2, he had a conversation with Jacob Fatu. And week 3, he got pinned by the new WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes. But what will The Rock have to say tonight? Will he explain the conversation that he had with Jacob Fatu? You know, I know he's not going to like this, but we're gonna go to commercial. And we are back, and The Rock is still making his entrance. You know, even if he finds out that we cut to commercial, he can't fire me. But we will hear from the final boss in just a matter of moments. Well done, Jacob Fatu. You did exactly what you should have done when you stepped into this company. Now, please come down to this ring. I want to talk face to face. Final boss. I acknowledge you. Hold on, Jacob. You don't have to acknowledge me. You see, I may be the final boss and High Chief. However, this night is about you. Solo Sikoa didn't earn the Uvalala, Roman did. After Roman's performance at Backlash, he doesn't deserve it. So Jacob, I have something I need to give to you. I acknowledge you as the only tribal chief. In fact, since you're now the tribal chief, you need your own wise man. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Armando Alejandro Estrada. Jacob, Armando has deep ties to our bloodline. He was the manager of your uncle, the late great Umaga, and you embody that savage nature. You two are a perfect fit. So Armando, I trust that you will be loyal to Jacob Fatu and the Tongans. Of course, I acknowledge Jacob Fatu as my tribal chief. Perfect. Jacob, I'm proud of you. The Rock just changed the history of the bloodline by making Jacob Fatu the tribal chief. But up next, Rey Mysterio vs. Omos in the US title tournament. Who will team up with Sheamus and Ilya Dragunov to defend the Intercontinental Championship? Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio discuss Backlash France. Pat McAfee vs. Charlotte Flair in the United States Championship Tournament. Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE Champion, is in the building tonight. And the Women's World Championship Triple Threat main event. And we are back with more action as WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio is defending. Oh no, not defending. And he'll be trying to earn his way to the finals of the United States Championship Tournament. But he will have to go through Omos and 3 other people in order to do it. But Rey Mysterio has more in-ring experience, as well as championship reigns. Omos is a former Raw Tag Team Champion and a former Tag Team Champion in Pro Wrestling Noah. However, Rey Mysterio is a multiple-time Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion, a former WWE Champion and World Heavyweight Champion. Rey Mysterio has done it all. But Omos has the size advantage. But that has never stopped Rey Mysterio before. We could potentially get the best match of Omos' career. Now, Rey Mysterio has competed on Tuesday Night Thunder before, but he lost to his own son, Dominik Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's having a tough time getting Omos down. And the strength of Omos. Just throwing and slamming Rey around like he's a toy. And Rey Mysterio did not get enough spring from that springboard. And just dropping Rey on the ropes with a stun gun. Rey Mysterio finally managing to get Omos down. And a double stomp to the gut. Rey, you've tried that countless times and it's not going to work. And Rey Mysterio went to the well one too many times. Omos just trying to crush the skull of Rey. But Rey Mysterio's fighting out of it. Rey Mysterio hitting the drop kick this time. Rey Mysterio cannot let up if he wants to take down Omos, but he misses that. And now they're trading strike for strike. Almost missed that one, and he hits him with a clothesline. And the cover, oh, nope, just a 1 count. Omos gets thrown right into the steps. And Rey goes up top. And he misses. Rey's been missing a lot of top rope moves lately. And Omos working on the head of Rey Mysterio. Rey's trying to use his power game, but that's a questionable strategy when taking on Omos. We're at a count of 6. And Rey Mysterio's back in the ring. What is Rey looking for? Canadian destroyer. Why? And a kick out at 1 from Omos. But it's not shocking. DDT. Frog splash misses. 1, 2. Rey kicks out at 2. Omos is looking to hit Rey with a power bomb. And Rey just got dropped. 1, 2. Rey kicks out at 2. Rey used some super speed to get back up. Rey's going for the cover now. 1. And a kick out at 1. What is Rey going to have to do to keep Omos down? Drop kick to the face. Sunset flip powerbomb out of the ring. And a headbutt to the gut. Rey's going back up top. Rey's looking to win clean. And he misses the splash. Omos with the snake eyes. And he fails to hit the chokeslam. Rey Mysterio's dialing it up. 6, 1, 9. Don't waste any time, Rey. Hurricanrana. And the cover. 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio is moving on. But Omos put up quite a fight against the greatest luchador of all time. Which means Rey Mysterio will be taking on the winner of Natalya versus Apollo Crews in the US title tournament. Even though Rey Mysterio won this match, you cannot deny that Omos looked like a star in this match. But Rey Mysterio has 3 matches to go in order to become United States Champion once again. And we are moving on to our next match. And our next match is a 6-man tag team match for the Intercontinental Championship. Now here's how this works. The only people that can win the title are Ethan Page and Sheamus. However, if someone gets the win for their team, they will earn a future title shot at one of the titles. So if Lexis King or Shawn Spears get the win, they could either You look at tag team title shot. Since they're obviously not going to go for the Intercontinental Championship. Or who knows, maybe they'll call out Cody Rhodes. But if Ilya Dragunov or the third man of this team win, who knows, they might get a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. But Ilya Dragunov got pinned in what many are calling the best match of Backlash France. But the question is, who does Ilya Dragunov have connections with? Who did he ask to be the third man? But, in fact, can they even work together? Because Sheamus just found out that he was teaming with someone that he might not have ever worked with. But only time will tell. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion. Now the question is, will he be able to defend his title in this match? Because just like in a multi-person match, he doesn't have to be pinned to lose the title. This is the second of 3 title matches tonight. 4 if you count the Twitch and Kick exclusive WWE Live Championship match, which is a 30-person intergender battle royal. But who's the third man? Ilya Dragunov has asked L.A. Knight. Yeah. This is L.A. Knight's debut match in Tuesday Night Thunder. And honestly, they asked a very trustworthy person. Well, we'll find out which man comes out of this as Intercontinental Champion. But in comes Shawn Spears. energy from Dragunov after the fake out. Diving drop kick. Or missile drop kick, whichever one. A big boot from Dragunov. And he's just taking it to Shawn Spears. Uranagi. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion. Working on the knee of Shawn Spears. And I'm glad I haven't received a cease and desist order from the company that uses the first 3 letters in that logo. But who knows, that could change. Alexis King working on the neck of Sheamus. And now working on the arm. And Alexis King takes down Sheamus after that springboard clothesline. The son of Brian Pillman failed that move. I don't know what kind of sorcery Alexis King was using there. But Sheamus just slams him on his own knee. The cover. And he's using the ropes. One. Alexis King kicks out. Powerbomb. And in comes L.A. Knight. Yeah. And he prevents Alexis King from getting the tag. King elbows to the gut of LA Knight. Oh, and dropped on the back of the neck. We're at a count of 5. Count of 7. And into the steps. Are we seriously getting a 3rd count out? Well, here are your winners, Always Elite Weapons. However, due to it being a count out, the title cannot change hands. So therefore, and still Intercontinental Champion Sheamus. So this one I will put via count out. However, that does keep Ethan Page in the title picture. Because they won the match. Just not the title. Ooh, excuse me. But I guess we'll figure out what's gonna happen next week. But tonight we are moving on. We are back and we will now hear from Dirty Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan. Tonight they discuss what went down on the Go Home show of Tuesday Night Thunder before Backlash and what happened during Backlash. You see, the match was originally Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio taking on Eric Rowan and Nikki Cross, but Dominik Mysterio sent out a tweet saying that he had passport issues. So Carlito had to step in to take his place. The Judgment Day still won. However, Liv Morgan would have rather have teamed with Dominik Mysterio. Do you think she senses fear when it comes to the Wyatt Six? But we will find out in just a matter of moments. At Backlash, Carlito and I defeated the Freaks and the Masks. However, let's address your tweet, Daddy Dom. You were telling the truth, right? You had passport issues, right? Of course. I'm not afraid of the Wyatt Six. I never said you were scared of them. I promise. I had to get a new passport, and it didn't arrive until this morning. Hey, Tom, Rhea, look at what I found at the merch stand. Truth? What are you doing? The Judgment Day won at Payback. How did I do against the Wyatt family? Truth? Just go away. No one finds you funny and you're not in the Judgment Day. Okay, Rhea, see you back at the clubhouse. Dominik Mysterio looks terrified of our Truth. But we still have Pat McAfee versus Charlotte Flair in the US title tournament. The undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes is in the building. And the Women's World Championship Triple Threat main event. And here is Pat McAfee. He's not behind the commentary table with me, but he does have a match against one of the most decorated women's superstars in WWE history, Charlotte Flair. Pat McAfee's doing the yeets during his entrance. Now, for being known as a punter for the Indianapolis Colts and a commentator, he can absolutely move in the ring. So this isn't going to be easy for him or Charlotte. And here is Charlotte Flair. A 14-time Women's World Champion. And a 2-time Royal Rumble winner and 2-time Women's Tag... Well, like 1 or 2-time Tag Team Champion. And as a certain former women's champion would say, she's also 0-3. Yeah, she's only a 1-time tag team champion. But Pat McAfee going to work on Charlotte Flair. And they're just reversing each other. Pat McAfee with a launching crossbody. Charlotte Flair stomping on Pat McAfee and slamming him face first into the mat. Don't forget, tonight we still have the appearance of Cody Rhodes. And we still have the Women's World Championship Triple Threat as our main event. Charlotte going in for the cover. 1, 2, and nope, there's a 1 count. And the knee to the face of Pat McAfee. And taking out the leg of Pat. Charlotte's lifting Pat up. And Pat kicks her. Reversal after reversal. Look off the ropes. Ducking under, jumping over, and just tripping her. And working on the leg. Charlotte can't go for her moonsault or walk in the figure 8 with an injured leg. Pat McAfee looking for the power bomb. And I don't understand what people don't get about no Discord talk. I'm sorry for breaking character, but this happens way too much over on Kick. They updated their... Yeah, they updated their amount of time you can time someone out for. Swanton misses. And a little DDT from Pat McAfee. And the way I see it, if you want to support my content, you can do it in the chat. I'm not taking it over to Discord or anything. Charlotte with the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Pat McAfee. 1, 2, and Charlotte kicks out. Charlotte throws Pat McAfee. We're at a count of 5, and Charlotte gets in the ring as well as Pat McAfee. Charlotte's up top. Well, will she hit it? Crossbody. And just dragging Pat McAfee. And she's looking for the figure 8. Natural selection. This could be it for Pat McAfee. One, 2, and a kick out from Pat. And the crowd's going crazy. Now they're trading strikes. Who wants it more? I know Charlotte's trying to call him up. Natural selection. 1, 2, and 3. Charlotte Flair has beaten Pat McAfee. And that means Charlotte Flair will be taking on the winner of Maxine Dupree and Brooks Jensen. Well, we have figured out 4 of our 8 quarterfinalists. Nikita Lyons, Pete Dunne, Rey Mysterio, and Charlotte Flair. And we are moving on to Cody Rhodes. It is finally time that we hear from the new undisputed WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes. At Backlash France, he defeated Roman Reigns to become the new undisputed WWE Champion, and in surprisingly quick fashion. Cody Rhodes said that he wanted to be a fighting champion that defends against anyone from any company at any time. Now, will that bite him in the future? Or can he actually pull this off? And we hear from Cody Rhodes coming up next. Tuesday Night Thunder. What do you guys want to talk about? You see, at Backlash France, Roman Reigns and I went to war, and I came out victorious once again. You guys all know that I'm a man of my word. I will defend this undisputed WWE Championship against anyone from any company at any time. It could be tonight, next week, another show, Clash at the Castle, I don't care. Winning the title was half the battle, but the first defense is the hardest part. So if you want to take the undisputed WWE Championship from me, you'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. Cody Rhodes is ready for everyone, but here comes Drew McIntyre with a Claymore kick. It seems like Drew McIntyre wants to win the WWE Championship. And coincidentally, Clash at the Castle is coming up soon. But let's move on to our main event for the evening, a triple threat Women's World Championship match. And it is now time for our main event. It is a triple threat match for the Women's World Championship. Out first, Cora Jade. She is in this match because she has beaten Iyo Sky in one-on-one action. On the go-home show before Backlash France, Cora Jade pinned her. And if you're wondering why Roxanne is in this match, go back and watch Backlash France. because some controversy happened in the steel cage between Roxanne, Perez, and Iyo Sky, which has led to this match being a triple threat. But who will be the Women's World Champion heading into Clash at the Castle? And here comes the Women's World Champion, Iyo Sky. She hasn't gotten off to the greatest start. But a few weeks ago, her team won an 8-woman tag team match by countout. The go-home show before Backlash France, she lost to Cora Jade. And she did make it to the floor first in the steel cage match. But things got a little weird. The fans cheering for the prodigy Roxanne Perez. And that didn't work out for Iyo Sky. Cora Jade's taking it to Roxanne Perez. And now Iyo trying to roll up Cora. Roxanne and Cora may be friends, but there's no alliances in a triple threat match. It's every woman for herself. And a running bulldog. Cora Jade dropping Iyo on the ropes. Roxanne gets out of it and goes for the cover using the ropes. But Iyo breaks it up after she brought a sledgehammer into the ring. Iyo Sky with elbows to the gut of Roxanne. Excuse me. Iyo Sky's grabbing another weapon and just swinging away at Cora, but she reverses. And Cora's getting thrown back into the ring. And now Roxanne's grabbing a kendo stick. But Iyo Sky reverses it and stomps on the gut. Cora swinging away with the sledgehammer on both of her opponents. And she hit her head hard on the floor. I guess Roxanne was looking for a double team move, but Cora didn't want to do it. Roxanne's calling Iyo to her feet, but Cora prevents her from doing it. Double arm DDT. And Iyo breaks it up right away. And Iyo Sky over the moonsault misses. Roxanne Perez with pop rocks. One, and Cora breaks it up. And now Cora's working on, Cora's working on the knees of Roxanne. No idea why I was about to correct myself. But Iyo Sky has a baseball bat. And right to the gut of Roxanne and to the head. Rough Rider. Okay, yeah, I think Cora hit her head too hard on the floor. But Io's going for the cover. One. And Iyo... Roxanne breaks it up. Iyo misses the drop kick. And what a move from Cora, stopping Roxanne from attacking Iyo. Iyo Sky with a drop kick to Cora. And an Irish whip into the corner. Iyo has the submission, but Cora breaks out with it. Roxanne with a baseball bat. Iyo Sky rolls out of the ring. And she's grabbing a kendo stick. Oh, Roxanne gets out of the way and they both miss their attack. What a suplex. And we got another kendo stick entering the match. Iyo gets thrown into the ring. Iyo Sky is looking to drop Cora on her knee. Iyo Sky gets sent back into the ring. Double arm DDT. And taking out the leg of Iyo Sky. And Iyo reverses what people say with an enziguri. Trying to choke out Roxanne Perez. And a dropkick to Cora Jade. And what is Iyo looking for here? He's looking for another submission. But Cora gets out of it. And a steel chair shot to Iyo. And she tries to go for the cover. Roxanne breaks it up immediately. Accidental contact with the referee. And Cora gets sent out of the ring. Or Jade just tossing Iyo Sky into the timekeeper's area. And Roxanne throws the chair at Cora Jade. But what a match these three are putting on. Here on Tuesday Night Thunder, we mostly have bangers, with the occasional count out. But in tonight's case, we had 3 of them. Jade gets tossed into the stairs. And Iyo Sky's indecisive on where she wants to run, only to run into a sledgehammer. Roxanne and Cora take it into the ring. Cora reverses. Double arm DDT. And Cora Jade's going for the sledgehammer. And Iyo Sky's not having good luck with the sledgehammer. Oh, and Roxanne breaks it up. Salida del Sol. 1, 2, 3. Cora Jade is your new Women's World Champion. What a match this has been. These three women put it all on the line in this new era of Tuesday Night Thunder. But you gotta think, Iyo Sky's not happy about losing her title, especially when she didn't get pinned. But here's your new Women's World Champion, Cora Jade. We are truly in the generation of Jade. But if you're watching here on Twitch and Kick, stay tuned for a 30-person battle royal for the WWE Live Championship. If you're watching here on YouTube afterwards, then good night.